Alright, so after visiting with Tristan and my dog, it's time to go ahead and move on and see where it is that we need to go next. I have a sneaking suspicion that it might be here.
I have awaited you, Phoenix. There is a matter that I must discuss with you. Come with me, please.
Alright. I actually get to make it into the art museum finally.
First, I should tell you of the secret behind cards. In ancient Egypt, wizards kept a peace in the land. They did so by sealing away the monsters in the hearts of humans, the causes of all misery, in stone tablets. However, some corrupt high priests tried to oust the reigning pharaoh by using wizards and their stone tablets to carry their rebellion. This 3,000-year-old artifact is a record of that war. Pegasus, who created Duel Monsters cards, based all his work on the stone tablets described here. Ancient Egyptian wizardry has been reborn as cards. You appear surprised. This is the truth, however. I tell you this for a reason. But before I explain why, there is something else. Do with me, please. I must confirm that you indeed possess true power. The true power that I believe you possess.
So you'll see here immediately, I actually lost Labyrinth Wall. I went up against Mako at the end of the last episode, and I was trying to see maybe if he was a better way to ground fix for deck capacity than Weevil. He's actually 3 times as hard as Weevil, but he only gives you 10 deck capacity as well. And then also, he does give you 40,000, 40,000 Domino, whereas, you know, Weevil only gave us 24, so that's nice. But in the end, it's really not worth it. Just go ahead and grind up against Weevil. I believe with all the other guys, I think they give you. I think also Esperova and Bones, they also give you 10. It might have been 5, but I'm pretty sure they give you at least 10. I think Weevil just gave me a little bit more cash, so that's why I ended up picking him over the other guys. That's honestly all I've done. But yeah, like I was trying to bring them last, my deck is super simple. It's just these trap cards that activate on themselves, or by themselves I should say, because all trap cards work in this game. And it's just keep my monsters on the field for as long as possible, and then as soon as I get a tribute monster, just go ahead and tribute it. That's literally all my deck does, quite honestly. It's a bit unfortunate that I have monsters like Teammates, which are super weak, that can't even survive on their own half the time. Because, for example, I would like to summon Black Skull Dragon, but actually, you'll see why I want to summon Black Skull Dragon after this duel. Ooh, but I also got Skull. I'll do Black Skull Dragon. Wow, I'll tribute all 3 of my monsters summon Black Skull Dragon. Imagine just to attack into a light monster and then get crushed by the silly type advantages in this game. Thankfully, she seems like she's using all green monsters. Oh, wait, there's a light monster. No! Black Skull Dragon! How could you? A little bit boned, but I used Duran's effect to get 2 Durans on the field. Ooh, Dark Witch! No! That's fine, I still have 1 on the field. Ooh, I'll use Monster Reborn to bring back your holograph. And then I'll sacrifice both my monsters to summon the ace of my deck. Sort of. Skull Knight! Attack your Dark Witch! And then I'll end my turn. Back into the darkness! You will carry off a monster on the foe's field to the afterlife, and attack you directly with Skull Knight! Skull Knight's my Dark Magician, whereas, Summon Skull's my Summon Skull. Oof, 50 down. I didn't even see how much deck capacity she gave me, but I'm sure it was a good amount. Ooh, Cosmo Queen. But unfortunately, she's a, ritual? Maybe it's just me. It just looked like, at first glance, like the card was slanted. But I guess that was just me. Woman of distinguished demeanor and enormous power, she's said to rule over all stars and planets in the cosmos. Yes, the rumors are true. You are truly skilled. Perhaps you are the one to put an end to my younger brother's mad scheme. Brother? My younger brother. You already know of him. A man named Merrick Ishtar. Please turn your eyes to the artifact again.
Do you see the 3 tablets whatever, represented? They represent the 3 Egyptian gods of such rarity that they are often dismissed as mirages. Needless to say, their cards are also of great rarity. Anyone obtaining all 3 of these missing cards is said to inherit the legend of eternal invincibility and the title of Dual King. As such, each card embodies enormous power. In the wrong hands, they may be catastrophic. My brother, Merrick Ishtar, has allowed evil to consume his heart. Merrick organized the ghouls to hunt down the rare cards. He hopes to obtain the god cards by doing so. I must stop him, no matter what. I am even willing to entrust you with one of the 3, the 1 god card that remained in Egypt. However, before that, you must do it once more. Oh shit. So this is it? You're the final test? But a duel over a god card. Amusing. But a drug like you're no match for me. Please, forgive me for forcing this test on you, but I need proof. Proof that you're worthy of bearing the god card. Proof that you have the power to overcome evil. The card will choose me! On guard, Phoenix! Alright, so we're going off against Kaiba, so we'll put off our blue eyes. See if he wants to rip that one up. So he's going to play a face down and a monster. So I'll play 2 face down and activate, or rather summon Raimundas of the Red Sword and attack your sign of the Cloud. Curses! Tributes. Your monster. I have Georgia Tribute to block your attack. I wonder what it was. It was that card that I talked about before that I said he has in deck for no good apparent reason. Raimundas of the Red Sword, attack! Under Nyanya, attack! End my turn. Crush card. All monsters on the field with attack of 1500 or higher will be destroyed. Oh, that's actually going to be the card. Then Bear Trap to get rid of Grappler. I'll sacrifice Raimundas of the Red Sword to summon Leopard Girl. Direct attack. End my turn. Well. I'll summon Durin in attack mode. Negative effect to clone himself if there's room on the field. And I'll attack your face down monster with Leopard Girl. Wow, man, I was hoping I'd get Black Hole Dragon because I'm gonna get a big tribute monsters. If I beat Kyla here, I'm gonna get Obelisk, the Tormentor, spoiler alert. But I was hoping to use Black Soul Dragon one last time as my big bad tribute monster. Alright, well, I'll use it against the Shizu at the very least. Oh, we got a blast! Oh, god, a blast. Oh, we got a blast! Boost my monster's attack! Go! Boost that Leopard Girl! That didn't make sense. I thought that was. Oh, Forest beats Wind. Alright, never mind. I thought Wind beat Forest for a second, but no, that's how it works. Yes! We're gonna get 30 deck capacity, 80,000 Domino, and the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which we already had, unfortunately. The Ultimate Dragon of all dragons that has 3 awe-inspiring heads. It is formed by the fusion of 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. I'm pretty sure you actually have to use the stupid ritual card for it, and then 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons only in order to summon this damn thing. Ridiculous. Gah. Lose to a drag like you. So careless of me. But even without the God card, I can win the finals. I will win the title of Dual King that way. It won't end this way next time, Phoenix. Congratulations, Phoenix. I shall entrust you with one of the Egyptian gods, Obelisk, the Tormentor. Please use that card and stop my brother. He is trying to exploit the power of cards to satisfy his desire for revenge against the world. If he were to obtain all 3 god cards, but the future has chosen you, please do not fail. Sweet, we got Obelisk, the Tormentor. Bye. So the dope ass thing about Obelisk, the Tormentor. Gotta go ahead and try and find him now. The dope ass thing about Obelisk the Tormentor, they actually has 0 cost. So that actually helps out a lot. So
Obelisk the Tormentor, a warrior that can wipe out all monsters on the foe's field, and at the same time it hits the foe with 4,000 life points worth of damage. So this is the thing about Obelisk's effect in the series, that they made it seem as a one-turn kill, which it is, because in the series what you have to do is you have to tribute 2 monsters. That's usually his mainline effect. You tribute 2 monsters, and then you can destroy all cards on your opponent's field, and then you can attack. So the fact that there's only 4,000 life points that you have in Battle City, you do that, you automatically win, save for like Karibo or anything like that. You're also, not affected by traps or anything like that, or spell or monster effects that would like destroy him, right? Or I think in the series, in the like the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, maybe it's a little different. Maybe he's just not affected at all. But also in the series later on, they made it so that his ability is apparently that he makes his attack infinity, which is really stupid. And then it's what happens when he, combines with like Ra and Slifer. It's really dumb. So I always think that was always really stupid, and I was really upset that they did that, because I was really happy about myself when I figured out, like, why would his thing be, so powerful, or like, why is it like a one-turn kill? And I was like, oh, that makes perfect sense, because of the fact that, there's only 4,000 life points. But in any case, we're going to add Obelisk the Tormentor to our deck. And since I have like 7 trillion tribute monsters, I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of, unfortunately, Black Skull Dragon, who has served us dustly very well, and then now I have an extra, what? I have an extra 50 capacity that I can use. I don't really know what exactly I would use that on. Oh, actually, I'm going the wrong way. Because these are cards that I don't own. I don't exactly want to go ahead and look through those, because that's quite pointless looking at cards that I don't own right now. There we go. So we can add a random card that's at least 50 to 60 costs in the meanwhile while we level up, and then we can add a few more cards. But in general, I got all the cards that I really want. Can I add one of these? No! Oh my god, I need one more deck capacity to add another Treasure Tribute. That is bonkers! Wow. Alright. What can I add in the meanwhile? I guess I'll just add, this guy, who looks pretty slow. I'll just add one of these in the meanwhile. But basically, this is what my deck is. I got a Summon Skull, Mammoth Graveyard, the 13th Grave. I have Blue-Eyed Silver Zombie, because that card is really funny, because I forgot which game it was. I think it was the Stairway to the Destined Duel. But there was some kid that he was like, wow, Blue Eyes White Dragon is so cool. And then he like opened the pack and he was like, so happy. He's like, wow, I have a Blue Eyes card. But it's actually Blue Eyes Silver Zombie. It's always so funny but so sad. Removeness of the Red Sword I have because I use him to fuse Vermigent Sparrow, which is part of the sort of final deck that I use in Eternal Duel's Soul. The only reason I like Vermigent Sparrow is because of the fact that of this game I get to use him. And I don't know how to describe this, but like when I first played this game, I ended up making this sort of, I guess the term is like a headcanon of like me and imaginary friends that I had, and that we would duel. And then like one time I drew this thing where it was like we were really sad, and my imaginary friends, they came and they cosplayed as a bunch of cards that I had in my deck from this game. And one of those cards was Vermigent Sparrow. There was a girl that was Thunder Nyanya, that's why she's in this deck. And then also Little Wingard. The only problem with Little Wingard is a 5-star monster and he only has 1400 attack, so I don't really feel like using him in this game. Which is weird, he's actually a 4-star monster. But in any case, Key Mace I have, because I used to always put it in this game. That's kind of just the fact that it's a low-cost card, but also because of the typing, it was pretty useful. And ever since then, there's a lot of little cards like these that I'll just see them and I'll just add them as my deck, just because I always like having these random little pointless cards. Somewhere near around the lines of them being like spirit cards, the concept from GX where like people can like talk to cards. So I kind of had that sort of affection with certain cards, so that's why I have like random stupid little cards like that. Durian we have here because Durian is dope as hell, and I can use him now to help me summon Obelisk. Trapmaster is dope. I have triple Hourglass of Life because Hourglass of Life is broken as hell in this game. I think in the next game you actually have to pay 1,000 life points to use this effect or something like that. They actually nerfed it a bit, which is funny. Dark Assailant because once again the Skull theme. So my theme is a mix of the Skull thing that I picked up this playthrough, the thing with like the theme of like using cards that I used to like when I first played this game, and also just chicks in card art. And apparently as little clothing as possible. Dark Hole because staple. Soul Pure and Light of the Pure yeah. Soul of the Pure just because it looks cool. There's also Blood. You don't see that often in the Yu-Gi-Oh card. Deputy Sparrow, I just think he looks cool, and I like that in this game. You can use him because he's a fusion, and he's pointless to be a fusion because no one's ever going to summon him. So it's nice that he's in this game. Skullbird, because, Skull theme. Mystical Sand is another one of those cards that I really like in this game. That's a fusion, so you can't really use it normally, but in this game you can, and I think she looks dope as hell. This guy we just have him as a placeholder right now. Dharma Cannon, I just like him because of his game. Because I thought he could look kind of cool, and he was always, I think it was either maybe this game or the next game that you start out with him, and he's kind of like your strongest card. So I really liked him. So there were a lot of time in the early stages of the game where I was like, come on, I just need Dharma Cannon to get through this, and he would come out. Wandering Doom, he fits the Skull theme, but he's also, these, like spirit cards or affection cards that I have from Eternal Doom Soul, because I used to always have him in my deck. Just for the sake of it, just because I managed to start out the deck with him. Great Mammoth of the Gold Find is basically just is playing on the Skull theme, but also because I have Mammoth Graveyard, so it kind of plays together. We got these traps that are my way of like making this deck feasible. Skull Knight, because he's, like I said, he's supposed to be like my Dark Magician, but also because that one time I said that I just really got invigorated to build a Skull Knight deck. Pot of Greed, Blue Card Girl, because Variant of the Fiend Sword. I've just been liking this card a lot recently. I used it in Eternal Dual Soul and Stereotypus and Duel, so I just kind of like it. So I just kind of throw it in there, but I might replace it later on. We got Obelisk Tormentor, because duh. Thunder Nyanya is a card that I first saw in this game, and I was just like, holy shit, that's so random. How have I never seen this card? Because there are a lot of cards in this game that I just had never seen in like previous games, like Eternal Dual Soul and Stereotypus and Duel and stuff, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. So I grew a liking to it, especially because it has this crazy attack, and then just staples. So that's my deck. That's basically what it's going to be for the rest of the game. So that's what's going to get us through the finals. Probably going to make a tiny bit of adjustments. I'm going to get rid of McKellian or whatever that card is called, and add a different card, and add 1 or 2 different cards from here on out. That's about it. Anyways, stay fresh.